everybody, how's it going? I'm Zero.
I'm DK.
And I'm Rizzo, and today on Anime Reaction, we watched the 5th episode of the 2nd season of Kono Subarashii! If you want to check out our reaction to the 5th episode of the 2nd season of Kono Subarashii, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga, and don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So, on this episode of Kono Subarashii.
Well, naturally, what Kazuma and Party do has problems in the future for them.
Indeed.
Mostly Aqua.
Mostly what Aqua does, because, you know, Aqua is the screw-up.
The useless goddess.
The useless goddess. The idiot goddess.
So apparently, Aqua's magic circle that she put in the dungeon a couple episodes back
Yeah, the purified keel.
has pushed all the monsters out of the dungeon or something like that.
And into the human world.
Yeah, so basically they go to the dungeon and they find, it's not exactly monsters, it's these little, like, well, they end up being basically earth golems. But the problem with them is that they like attaching themselves to things and exploding.
Self-destruction.
So kind of like chihuahuas in a way, but more volatile.
Less boom.
But, so they decide to go down into the dungeon. Kazuma is on a secret mission to erase the magic circle. However, Megumin can't go down there because she'd be useless. More useless.
More useless, yes.
Aqua doesn't want to go down there because she's scarred.
Kind of makes you wonder what happened at the end of that.
What? The Dojoshi writers go apeshit.
Yeah. So it's decided that Kazuma and Darkness are going down there, and they're joined by a bunch of other adventurers, which is bad news for Kazuma because he really needs to erase that magic circle, but he really needs to not let anybody else know about it. So they go down there, and actually something strange is happening.
Lalatina. Oh my god, Darkness. She can hit something!
Yeah.
Well, as long as it jumps right at her, it seems.
Well, the fact of the matter is that she can actually hit her target.
Which is impressive.
Probably because it's not really living.
Oh.
Maybe.
It's my only assumption. Like, it has to be a demon.
I think it's
Or
just because they're
something created.
jumping right at her. So, like, I think normally she's, like, swinging in front of everything, and because they're moving towards her,
They jump right into it.
they end up jumping right into it. But the little earth golem things overpower all the other adventurers, so Kazuma's like, come on, Darkness, let's go!
That's our chance.
Because Darkness is just like, I am loving this.
She is a living minesweeper, basically.
Well, yeah, that's the other thing. Basically, because of her resistances and her general constitution,
And armor.
and I'm sure the armor helps somewhat, but the little explosions from the earth golems don't do anything to her.
Yeah, she's the party's tank, so this is a role she's meant for. Taking abuse.
Pretty much. Well, they end up running towards that chamber that the magic circle's in, and they find this guy sitting on the ground wearing a mask that looks very much... Actually, he's wearing an outfit, I should say, that looks very much like what the earth golems are wearing. And he's creating an earth golem. He reveals that he is Vanir. Yeah, Vanir.
Vanir, commander of the Demon King's army. In name only, but
Yeah.
higher up.
Yeah, he's one
sure.
of the 4 commanders of the Demon King's army.
One of the Elite Four.
Yeah. Elite.
Special.
Between Dullahan and Vanir,
It's amazing how this Demon King
Dullahan,
stays
Vanir,
in business.
and what's her name?
Wiz.
Wiz. Yeah.
But
They're all
Wiz-
pretty much incompetent.
It's amazing that the Demon King is still a threat.
Right.
Let's put it that way.
Oh, Wiz is also an ex-commander. So.
No, she's still a commander.
Really?
Yeah, she's still in charge of his barriers. The Demon King's barriers. But yeah, so they get to talking. He reveals that he is the reason for all of these Earth Golems leaving and causing people problems. And basically he reveals that he has a death wish, and his wish is to have a dungeon and get adventurers to go through his dungeon and then face him at the end, defeat him, and then open up the treasure chest at the end to reveal a note that says you lose. Trollolololo.
Because you gotta have goals.
Well, he was going to steal the money from Wiz to create the dungeon, but she's kind of broke.
And he so happened across one that was empty.
Yep.
So there you go.
So he decided to use a dungeon for himself. So he was actually creating all the Earth Golems to clear the dungeon of monsters. So they must have killed all the monsters, and then they started going outside to look for more prey.
I wish I could come across a secondhand dungeon.
So it wasn't actually Aqua's.
Well, sort of. I mean,
Magic Circle prevented more monsters from coming in, and then Vanir and his golems wiped the remaining monsters out.
yeah. We also hear that the Magic Circle is keeping Vanir from entering the final chamber.
So he can't actually
He doesn't.
claim it as his dungeon.
Yeah.
So he can't actually claim it as his dungeon. And we also find out that he is an all-seeing demon, which basically means that he can see into people's minds.
And considering that we have Cosma and Darkness in front of him, boy.
This is hilarious.
Actually, even worse, he said that he feeds off the shameful emotions of humans.
And oh god, he has the perfect 2 pieces of luscious morsel to chew on.
Morsel nothing. The all-you-can-eat buffet has walked in.
So, yeah, ramp up the sexual tension between Darkness and Kazuma.
Just fuck already, you two. Come on.
Like, Jesus. And then he reads Kazuma's mind and finds out that Aqua is the creator of the Magic Circle. And even though he has a, he doesn't want to kill humans, he also finds out from Kazuma that Aqua is no human. Therefore, she's free game. And he's gonna go kill her.
I was expecting Kazuma to actually cheer out loud. Oh, she's right up there. Go ahead.
Right?
Actually, I was expecting a lot more snark from Kazuma in this episode.
Yeah.
When all these situations came up. A lot of the times he just responds with his poker face or just like, really? That kind of expression.
But actually, he responds to this particular situation in a rather nice
Not concentration.
role playing way. Because as Darkness decides to confront him, like actually try to fight him, Kazuma poofs.
Yeah, he uses his hide skill
And disappears behind Vanir.
behind one of the pillars.
Yeah. So Darkness is basically just one-on-one for a time being.
Except she still can't hit anything. Except for one of the pillars. It knocks off the little round thing off the top of it.
Vanir actually points out, God, where'd the other guy, where'd the thief go? He's a lot more dangerous than this girl.
Yeah.
That is true.
And as Darkness comes for a swing,
And Vanir starts jumping backwards. While he's in the air, Kazuma decides, now's my moment. So he goes to rush Vanir, slips on the round thing that Darkness had cut off earlier. And
So his backstab turns into a
tackle.
flank.
Yeah, basically
kick
a
or
flying
crossbow.
tackle, I think.
I backstab him. One.
And so he tackles into the back of Vanir, which pushes Vanir forward into Darkness's sword. And Darkness kills his body.
Unfortunately, she didn't kill him.
Because he mainly resides in the mask.
Yeah. Anybody surprised by this?
Not really.
But the mask leaps up and latches onto Darkness's face.
Lucky bastard.
And then he proceeds to take over her body, which works
Lucky
about
bastard.
as well. Which works out about as well as you would expect, I think.
Then he digs into her mind, so unlucky bastard.
Yeah, this was a hilarious turn of events.
Yeah, basically, he's trying to take her over and causing her immense pain. And Darkness being Darkness.
She likes being taken over and having immense pain caused upon her.
Yep.
Because, yeah, she is a masochistic woman.
However, she doesn't like her body. She didn't like the fact that Vanir called her body a mistake.
She's inspired with a mistake.
Yeah,
Why?
so basically, Darkness is arguing with Vanir, like they're going back and forth,
in her monologue battle.
which allows Kazuma to just, okay, I'm gonna walk into the room, erase this magic circle,
Maybe
okay.
dust the place up a little bit. Okay, I'm done. Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Yeah,
So casual.
and then he ends up placing a seal that I forget her name. The
Senna?
Senna.
Ace Attorney.
Yeah, that Senna had given to him to put on the magic circle originally. And he takes it and puts it on the mask, which blocks some of Vanir's powers, I guess. Something. I'm not sure exactly what it did.
It looked like it didn't really do much, though.
Yeah, it basically calmed him down so that he could lead them out of the dungeon.
I think it sealed it to Darkness so it couldn't just leap out and attach to somebody else. I think that might have been what happened to it.
Actually, maybe.
But yeah, as they're coming out of the dungeon, Vanir takes over again, and
Because Cosma decided to say, "Hey, we're gonna make it better," Darkness, and because of that, Darkness started losing willpower.
oh yeah,
Because she doesn't,
because she likes it too much.
she's in hog heaven right now, so.
But Vanir takes over, starts rushing out of the dungeon's exit, and immediately gets blasted by a purification spell.
Aqua was waiting, laying in wait.
Yeah, because Aqua sensed something evil coming, so she just purify.
Sure it wasn't Kazuma?
Both, really.
It could have been. I mean,
It doesn't kill Vanir, however.
surprisingly,
Yeah.
because that thing was like explosion level spell.
Well,
Boom.
I mean, Aqua is a high priestess. Like that is her job. So any of her purification
Is gonna
or
be-
any of her holy magic, I should say, should be like super powerful.
Literally, God tier.
So
But a Demon King Commander and Darkness pretty much kind of melded at this point, so I can imagine it's pretty tough to kill him at this point.
yeah, because we actually find out that Darkness has a crap ton of spell resistance, a crap ton of Constitution, extremely strong, extremely.
All in all,
Endurance.
I would say that Vanir chose the right body, but chose the worst mind.
Yes.
Indeed.
Because after the first purification spell goes awry, she tries again and she can't hit her. She just moves around too much.
Yeah.
So everybody's like, get her, surround her, and she's just staving off all of these. Just go away.
The Mook Adventurers.
Yeah.
And then what they're saying when they're fighting her.
you can finally hit something, and it just happens to be us. What the hell?
Getting all cocky. Let's beat this scrub of an adventurer. And Darkness is totally getting off on it.
And then it comes down to Vanir cornering Aqua, and Aqua pleading for Kazuma's help. So Kazuma decides to go over there, and he basically bluffs the all-seeing Vanir into thinking that he's going to use his steel magic to steal the seal off of the mask so that they can finally purify the mask. And, or so that Darkness can take control for a moment and rip off the mask so that they can purify it. He bluffs out Vanir into thinking that he's going to use his steel magic, which is basically Kazuma's specialty at this point. And instead, he uses his fire magic to scorch the seal off. However, Darkness cannot pull the seal, or cannot pull the mask off.
So, well, this sucks. Darkness gets this brilliant idea. All right, Aqua, I'm just gonna stand still and go ahead and purify me. Like, just do it.
And if that doesn't work, Megumin, do your thing.
Wait, what?
Yeah, and then they kind of try to go for the drama route.
The heroic sacrifice.
Heroic sacrifice, especially since Megumin's saying, "Oh, my explosion magic's far more powerful now. Even you couldn't withstand it."
Darkness isn't that lucky.
And basically, Vanir agrees to let Megumin blow him up. So, under Kazuma's orders, he makes this very clear. Under Kazuma's orders, and I'm sure that he did that on purpose because he knew that if Vanir was defeated, then he would get the credit.
Get the credit.
Yeah.
Yup.
So, under Kazuma's orders, Megumin uses her explosion magic and kills Vanir. But not Darkness. She just destroys all of Darkness's armor and severely injures her.
I was like, Darkness got fucked up. She needed extensive healing from Aqua to recover.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Aqua had to do a couple days worth of healing.
Or nature's beauty.
Yep.
So then fast forward, I assume, quite a little while later. And we're
Seasons
back.
changes, like back in it's winter outside, so.
Well, no, I think it was still winter, wasn't it?
I don't know.
It was winter. I think it was still winter when during the time period that most of the episode takes place in. So.
Okay. I just didn't see any snow on the ground until that last scene.
Well, it's been winter the entire season, I think.
Fair enough.
But so yeah, fast forward. They're in the Adventurers Guild, and Senna is presenting Kazuma and party with their
Rewards.
And boy, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So basically, Kazuma's name is cleared. Darkness gets armor of the highest quality.
And commendation from the Emperor or the King.
Yeah.
Whoever rules this kingdom or whatever.
And then Kazuma and his group, their debts are wiped out. Plus, they get 40 million, Eris?
Yeah.
Whatever the currency is.
Gil, gold, whatever.
But yeah.
So yeah, the party gets
So,
paid.
yeah, now they're out of debt and they're rich.
And they get the mansion back.
Well, I mean,
Or-
the mansion.
The mansion was never theirs in the first place.
The mansion is never theirs, but they've still been able to live there.
Yeah.
But
Well,
now they can make it comfortable again.
Yeah, Aqua won't have to try and burn Kazuma's track jacket again.
You know that she will, eventually.
Eventually.
When she drinks them into debt again.
Exactly.
Because no.
Let's see how long 40 million Eris lasts our party.
Well, I saw in the preview, it looked like Kazuma went shopping for some armor.
Which looks incredibly nice.
So, about a week.
A week.
I give it a week.
Par for the course with these guys. Well, truth be told, if we were in that situation, that'd probably be the case too.
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
Because, there's so many things I could do with $40 million, especially in a
Yeah,
fantasy setting.
I'm just saying, if I won the lottery, I would be doing some pretty serious spending, at least for the first little while.
Agreed.
Until I get down to like $2 million, and I'll be like,
Let's
let's save that.
Obviously, it would depend on how much the jackpot would be, but
Right.
I think I'd hit that point a little bit before $2 million.
Let's say they get 40 millionaires. We get, say, $40 million. A good God. Like a handful of that I'd save.
I'd still save like $10 million, but
Yeah. Well, there'd be a lot of spending going on.
there would be a lot of spending going on. I have a lot of things that I think would be nice to buy.
And on that pipe dream,
Pipe bomb. Dream.
Let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
but that's gonna do it for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo. See you next time.
And go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga. And if you'd like to help support us, go ahead and check out our Patreon page. Oh, look.